This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie MaSheen, alongside my right hand man, Cash No Motherfucking Money. What's good, boy?
What's up, baby? You been gone.
I'm back. It feels good to be back.
Yeah, how you feeling now?
I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah,
I'm Rona
super
free.
Spreader.
I'm Rona free. Fuck you. I'm Rona free now. You know what I mean? Your boy was out.
But did you feel anything though?
I felt like I had a cold. You know, my kids were more.
Do you got the vax though?
Yeah, I got the vax.
Oh wow.
What are you saying?
No,
What are you saying?
I'm continuing.
Do you feel like you're exempt from this shit?
Huh?
You might have it right now.
Bro, I'm obviously God's chosen because
All right.
I mean, bro,
That's
I've been
what's
been how long has COVID been out?
2 years.
Because I don't know. I've never had it.
2 years.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So you feel like you're Neo.
Yeah, I'm definitely
You been dodging this shit?
Yeah, I'm definitely the one, and
Okay.
two or three or four of them niggas who
Okay.
didn't get it. But either
All right.
way, continue. You feel good.
I feel good.
The kids feel good.
The
more
kids are good.
importantly.
My wife is fine.
Yeah, it don't hurt the kids.
My wife was actually like, besides my daughter, my wife probably got it the worst.
Really?
Yeah. Penny was like she was fucked up, bro. Like she was throwing up and some more shit. And my wife, like, she sounded like me, nigga. Like her voice was crazy. You know what I mean? I was like, hey,
Yo, am I getting robbed?
I thought I woke up next to myself. Like, you know, like you wake up, nigga, and you thinking some other shit.
Why the back of a rapper's van right here?
I was like, good morning. She's like, good morning. I was like, oh shit. So it was different. But we got through it, man. We got through it. So the shit's real. You know, niggas get sick. If you don't have pre-existing conditions, then you probably will just feel like you got a bad cold or the flu. I've had the flu before. The flu kicked my ass. But Rona was different. It didn't feel like something special. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Niggas is dying. Stay safe, man. If you feel like you need the vax, go ahead and get it. If you don't, then don't get it, nigga. I don't really give a fuck, right? Whatever you want to do, I got that shit as a technicality, my nigga. Free my man Big T, Trump 2024, my nigga. You know what I mean? Big T gang, nigga.
That's crazy.
Fuck out of here. Would you not stay at Trump Towers?
I would.
Yes. All right. Free my man Big T. Anyway, what's up, bro?
Shit, man.
This is we didn't even like really do the intro, man. But you know, CWTFB Radio, choose what the future brings, man.
Okay.
This is episode 107. Episode 107. This is gonna be amazing, man. We always in exposed TV studios, my nigga. You know what the fuck time it is, man. You know the look, you know the name, you know the unapologetically unpolitically correct flows that we spit over here, my nigga. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling, really happy to be back, my nigga. Having 1 week off is weird. It's weird for me.
Oh, now I see.
It's weird.
Yes.
It's weird for me.
Yeah, it has been.
You guys stepped up to the plate and did y'all thing. You and Chanel.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to Chanel. Happy birthday to.
Please,
happy
birthday.
From the depths of hell.
She don't want that no more. I'm not doing
Chanel
that.
Shantae, the Empress.
Yeah, she chilling right now. Happy birthday now.
She over there somewhere in the cabin. I told her, I hope you got the strap.
She put her phone on airplane mode.
She by herself
I don't want
in
no
a cabin.
Contact, nigga. I feel her.
So happy birthday to Chanel. She really brings another level to this podcast, man. Another voice that was needed.
It felt good doing that shit with her.
Yeah, how was that for you?
It was good, man. Yeah, because it was like,
Speak to the mic, man.
You was back there, hating.
How was I hating?
You was like, you wasn't sure if it was gonna happen. You wasn't feeling right, so you immediately thought because you don't feel good, the show couldn't happen. And that attitude I hated. He was like, nah, show can't happen, I'm sick. And everybody in the text was like, wait a minute, why the show gotta stop? Cause Chiz is sick? Niggas get sick every day, B. So we put on the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that was it. Like, it was good. I think we put on a good show.
Yeah.
People liked it. We talked about topics that we don't usually cover.
Right.
We don't talk about kids and shit. We talk about kids. We talk about celebrities saying
kids. Yeah.
And that's there you go. So therefore, it was necessary.
Okay.
Shout out to episode 106.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nell.
Yeah.
Filling the
Y'all did y'all thing, man.
Filling the blanks, baby.
Yeah, that's good. And that's team, that's community, man. So I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for that, man, for real. But what's been happening in the last 7 days, man, that you want to talk about, bro?
What's been happening? Just a lot of sports. I mean, the Pats got knocked out. I seen that coming.
Mac Jones, Macaroni.
He a rook. That's our story. We sticking to it. He a rook.
Just because he's a rookie?
He's a rookie, bro.
We ain't never been lost that bad, nigga.
Bro,
you remember Tom Brady's rookie year?
We've also been spoiled. His rookie year was the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, what are we talking about? So, like, we've been spoiled.
I don't give a fuck. It was 17 to 47.
Been spoiled, bro.
They lost by 30 points. 30 points. How many touchdowns is that, Cash? You good at math?
Yo, bro, I talk to old niggas all the time.
And that's with the extra point.
I talk to old niggas all the time who just started seeing the Pats win, and they're like, man.
Without the extra point.
They're not even all that excited because they watched the Pats lose for so long. They're like, yo, man, you young and you got to enjoy that. That's good.
Without the extra point, that's 5 touchdowns. And some change.
Was Cam in the playoffs?
That's not the point. The point is that they made this little motherfucking Saxon the white American hope.
That's your story, bro.
Now, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. So fuck Mac Jones and anybody who loves him, my nigga.
Damn, that's deep.
Yeah.
I don't love him.
And fuck the Pats. I think they need to get rid of Belichick, matter of fact. I think that's what really needs to happen now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck him. His reign is over. Okay? We need to get some other nigga. Get that nigga Brian Flores. Get that nigga up here.
Okay.
Get him back.
I see
what you see what they did to my man Brian Flores? You see how they doing these black people in the NFL, my nigga?
Yeah, the NFL do black people.
They Saxonized my man Cam, and now they Saxonized my man Brian Flores after beating the Patriots.
Yeah, if we're talking,
if
we're talking outside of sports, the game that gets played on the green, and talking about all the shit that happens behind the closed doors with the NFL logo on the stamp or the door, then yes, that shit is all wrong. You know what I mean? But there's also stats, bro.
And there's also Brian Flores. Yes, he didn't have a winning season, right? But was he that bad that they needed to get rid of him right after winning? That's the craziest shit to me, my nigga. So, whatever. What else we got? Oh, yeah, the Celtics suck.
Lakers suck worse.
The Celtics are fucking terrible.
You a Laker fan, right?
I'm a LeBron fan.
The LeBron team and them suck, nigga.
What's their record?
Nigga, they're 23-24. They're under 500.
Okay.
The Celtics are
23-23. Oh, shit. So much better. The fuck out of here, Cash. You be wanting to shit on LeBron so bad. Now, look, I agree. The Lakers should be...
You're talking about LeBron James.
The Lakers should be way better than they are.
And you going to sit here and try to come for the Celtics.
But why are the Celtics as bad as they are as well, my nigga? Is it because Jason Tatum?
Russell Westbrook,
is it because
Anthony?
Jason Tatum is not the dog that you niggas think he is?
Jaylen Brown to me is the bigger dog.
Okay, so what should we do about that?
I mean, Jaylen Brown...
Can they coexist?
Yes, they can. They can. I think they can. But I think there's 3 pieces that can stay. And that's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and
Marcus Smart. Robert Williams. Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. What about Marcus Smart?
Marcus Smart can go.
Where should he go? UConn?
I don't know where Marcus is gonna go, but he needed to start putting up some good shots and fatten it up, nigga, so he could have some value. Cause niggas, they need to make something happen, but they playing better than your Lakers, bro.
Yeah. Statistically.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just the Lakers.
Don't nobody blow a lead like the Celtics, my nigga. These niggas are amazing.
Yeah,
These niggas would be up 30 points and then lose by 14. That shit is astonishing, my nigga.
It's tough.
So I don't know if they're doing better than the Lakers.
It's tough.
If the Lakers were bound to lose, they was bound to lose.
The East is better than the West, so Chiz.
Okay, and you might be right.
It's a lot of things.
It might be right.
I know that you're just, you hate the team where you stay at.
Okay.
You hate that team. I don't understand why. You hate the Pats. You hate the Celtics.
I hate the Patriots organization. Right? I don't like the way they do things.
What do they do? What's their main objective? What do they do as...
They Saxonize niggas.
All right, Chiz. What's next?
Speaking of Saxonizing niggas, right?
Yeah.
Florida is like the illest state on earth, my nigga, because their governor, Ron DeSantis, like, he looks like a fucking dickhead, bro. I'm going to put the fucking picture up. He looks like a fucking asshole.
Is that it right there?
Yeah. This nigga... Florida gives first approval for bill created to shield white people from discomfort and guilt when speaking about racist past. Let's talk about that.
Say it one more time. Just
Florida gives first approval for bill created to shield white people from
discomfort
and guilt when speaking about racist past.
Like them being racist? Right?
About white people in general. Like, not even them. Like, not even about
Saxons.
Like,
he's talking about Saxons being racist.
Talking about American history, right? You're talking about
KKK.
Anything that has to do with American history. You're talking about Malcolm X. Yo, R.I.P. to my man MLK. R.I.P. to my man Sidney Poitier. Oh, before we get into Rob DeSantis, I wanted to work, and this fucking Saxon that I work with, nigga, walks into my office, nigga, and says, yo, Chiz, I'm sorry about Sidney Poitier. Yeah, everybody call me Chiz at work. He goes, Chiz, I'm sorry about Sidney Poitier. And I said, nigga, why are you talking to me about this? He said, I know you're like super black. And I said, okay.
What was
He's like, Sidney Poitier was like really good for, the culture.
What was he? He's Saxon?
He's Jewish.
Sorry for Betty White.
You know what, Cash? I thought about saying that after the fact, and I'm like, damn, I wasn't quick enough.
My fault for that old ass bitch, bro.
I'm like, yeah. Remember when that nigga said R.I.P. to Betty White? She ain't dead yet, but I know it's coming. That nigga was crazy. Oh man.
It's because they know you love that type of shit, though.
Yeah, and I just looked at this nigga and he walked out my office. I didn't even say anything no more. I just looked at him like, okay, thanks.
He's heard all the
Sidney
best
Poitier
jokes,
did not die for this. But R.I.P. MLK, R.I.P. Sidney Poitier. Black History Month is right around the corner, the shortest month in the year. Ron DeSantis. So if I bring up racism in a conversation to a white person and they feel discomfort, what happens now? What is this bill about? Like, you know what I mean? Like, say they do pass the bill, right?
I was about to say, isn't a bill just you could write like
right? Anybody
it's
can.
Mad
well, not anybody, bills, legislators and shit like that, right? Whatever. Yeah. But either way,
like something like I remember there was a state that said you can't say bitch.
Was that like I think that's like whatever. But either way, what happens now? Say you're a Saxon and you're like, I'm uncomfortable.
That's dead.
What do we do? Do we stone niggas? Do we hang niggas?
No,
what are we doing?
We'll continue to ridicule nigga and belittle the belligerent.
So we're gonna belittle the niggas who actually were slaves. The idea is what? Florida is another country, my nigga.
Yeah,
Florida's different.
Florida needs to be sawed off.
Them niggas is on some other shit.
Right at it's like it almost looks like it needs to be cut off, nigga. Like it's at the end of the country where it just needs to just float away.
These niggas is having buildings falling out of nowhere and things of that nature, but whatever, man. I just thought it was interesting. What do y'all feel about it, man? I mean, y'all throw the comments in there, man. But what else you got before we bring in our guests?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
I do want to shout out the champ, Jermaine Ortiz.
Oh, shout out to Jermaine Ortiz.
He got a fight coming up on Showtime February 18th. Versus Nahir Albright in Orlando. I'm not going to make it there, but I would love to. Jermaine, if you're watching this, send us some tickets. Send us, hook us up. Flew us out, Jermaine. Jermaine Ortiz. My nigga, 14-0. Whoop that nigga's ass, bro. Please, for us.
I want to talk about the 14.
14-0-1.
Yeah.
I stand on that. Like he's 14-0-1, right? But
it's not a loss.
It's not a loss.
Yeah. He ain't gonna catch no loss. No.
He ain't gonna catch no more ties, no more L's. 14-0.
Boxing's a whole nother.
Worcester's own, my nigga. We gonna throw it up for Jermaine every single time, man. So fuck the opposition. Fuck everybody else, man. It's Mass own.
Digital dash, digital scale. One of the last that did it for real.
Yo, CWTFB Radio, man. Red Cups and ratings. This is it. We got a good one.
This is the Vince Carter dunk contest.
We got a good one. Yeah. Feed the family.
Easy.
Also titled Feed the Family as Body Rock, Dun Dilly, Top Hooter, Sheikh Hanif. Look, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. When we're talking about this project right here, we're talking about something that takes us to a space that we all love and hold near and dear to our hearts. Dipset did some shit that we ain't never heard of again, right?
Okay.
Griselda did some shit that we ain't never heard of again.
I like that.
So when you take them things and you put them together, my nigga, you got Feed the Family.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it gets 5.
It's safe to say that it's the first 5 cups of rap. 5 cups of rap. 5 cups of rap.
Gotta be it, right?
Red cups and ratings, 5 cups, Feed the Family, Dun Dilly. You already know what the fuck it is, my nigga. That's gang. We throw it up for you every single time, my nigga. Body Rock, Sheikh Hanif, Top Hooter. Imagery was crazy.
Yeah.
Not only was it imagery, it was real.
They stacked the deck.
It was real life accords, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're talking about things that you can literally experience just from listening.
They put the fat kid on the seesaw.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
way down.
yeah, exactly.
You got this.
No sack flies.
At all.
And no pop-ups. So that's why it gets 5 out of 5.
And not only that, Tremendous was on every single motherfucking beat.
Yeah.
It's on every single fucking song on this joint.
We had to do that.
So Tremendous was on every single song. It was 4 artists throughout the whole fucking project. Feed the Family. You see what the fuck y'all niggas is doing with the culture.
5 of these, man. 5 of these.
5. One more time. Feed the Family, baby. But let's bring in our guest, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of mass owned, tonight we got somebody who's legendary. Somebody that if you know what the fuck is going on with this music out here, then you got to be tapped in with this guy. I'm talking about he works hard creatively on multiple levels. His name rings bells. This man is before his time as far as work ethic and connections. I mean, he's industry connected. He's done records with a lot of industry names. He's produced some songs for some of your favorite people out here and out of here. Now, he don't do too many interviews, so, you know, we got the exclusive right now, man. So the first time in 2022, he's sitting down with anybody, man. I need everybody and anybody to put your hands together, give your undivided attention for my man, Wizz Dakota. What's good, baby?
What's good? What's good?
What's the word, my guy?
Hard working
Ain't
motherfucker.
shit, man. Just here, maintaining, surviving, staying creative.
I'm glad you here, bro. For real, man.
How long was that drive, Don?
Like an hour.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
All the way from Lawrence.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So Lawrence is about an hour from where we are.
There's only 3 reasons you go to Lawrence. To sell something,
Okay.
to buy something, or you Dominican.
That's facts.
That's it.
And you are Dominican.
To eat.
Yeah, but you Dominican.
Okay.
You probably Dominican getting food.
To eat.
I told my wife that.
dance.
I told my wife that. She was like, I mean, but you go get food. I was like, yeah, but you Dominican. She's like,
Got okay.
Que lo que de lo mío. You know what I mean? Yo.
Hey, you sound Dominican.
You know what I'm saying? My wife's Dominican, my nigga. I've been around these niggas for a while, dog.
We
You know
all
what
the
I'm
same.
saying? You know what I mean? We hate Shinikin in my household.
We in the
You know what I'm
same.
saying?
We on the same island.
We
Hispaniola
we
and shit. You know what I
Hispaniola,
mean?
you know what
Y'all
I'm
trying
saying?
to fight it, but you know.
Not my generation. Not my generation.
It might have been your grandfather. No, I'm playing.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Just here, blessed.
I'm glad you're here, bro. For real,
Thank you
man.
guys for bringing me. You hit me up. I was like,
Word.
hell yeah.
Word. And you made it happen too off the whim, man. Like, you know, we don't always like doing the last minute shit because we
shit don't
want to
feel
respect
right.
the artists.
Yeah.
We want to respect the artists. We want to respect the craft, but
Hey, man,
we had to
sometimes-
adjust and you adjusted with us, bro. So thank you for being here. man.
Appreciate
Like, for
that,
real.
my
You
guy.
guys for just thinking about me and just be like, yo, pull up.
Come on,
I'm
don't
like,
do that.
Hell yeah.
Well, it was in the plans. It's just we didn't know when.
I mean,
And then-
I just watch you guys' show just cause.
thank you, bro. For
I
real.
just
Like
watch
that's
it.
that's
I love
big.
that shit.
That's big, man.
And it
because-
keeps me tapped in with just what's going on here.
Word.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't know your name and your story, man, give us a quick rundown on, when you got started in music, man, and what you represent.
I go by the name of Wizz Dakota. Shit, how can I start? I mean, I started.
Tell him about the name, because then I know the name got some meaning.
I used to be called Lex the Wiz. Lex is like my real name. Like everybody calls me Lex. Like where I'm from. Nah, my real name has
Lex.
My real name has nothing to do with Lex.
Okay.
But I used to be called Lex the Monster.
Okay.
I was like 12 or 13 making beats, and everybody was just like, "Yo, this kid's a monster. This kid's a monster." I was just
that's fire.
Lex the Monster. But then like Lex Luger started popping, like the producer. So I'm just like,
you want to separate yourself from
I'm just like, I don't even want to be compared. I don't want to be so I just like Lex is just like my real name. Like my family calls me Lex. Teachers call me Lex. Like everybody calls me Lex.
Right.
But my boy Buggy, he was like the first rapper ever to hop on my beat. I was like 13. And he was just like 13-year-old Wizz by the name of Lex producing my beats. And I'm just like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna run with Lex the Wizz. And Wizz, it's like, Wizz came from that.
Okay.
That's like, I'm gonna treat it like Wizz.
Like the wizard? Or
yeah, like Wizard. Like
okay.
That's what everybody calls me. Like everybody's like, damn, you're a wizard, because like I used to record everybody and mix master and then make beats for them.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, this kid's a wizard. He knows how to do everything. And Dakota is actually, in music terms, is like a small movement, like a little small movement that like.
You just told me something new. I didn't know that.
But it's spelled CODA.
Okay.
And I just did like some Da Vinci Code shit.
Right.
Named it like the state.
You remixed
that
it.
Shit's fly. That shit's
I like
hard.
that. That's a strong name, bro.
I like that shit.
Thank you.
Not
man.
like he just smoked the blunt and was like,
Nah, I put some thought.
Yeah. I would have been high doing that.
So when did you? So you was 12, 13 years old starting in music, bro.
Hell yeah.
So you're talking about almost 20 years in now, bro.
It's a fact.
That's amazing, my nigga. And you've been able to like knock down a lot of doors. You've been able to stay very consistent and also create like a sound for yourself. Like as far as your story, man, I mean, like, what do you feel like is like the most triumphant part of about it?
Just choosing this life compared to like all the other lives that everybody chooses. You know, like I left
Lawrence.
I left school. I left
yeah,
school. I left everything.
I heard you didn't finish high school.
I left all that shit, and I'm like, I'm still in the studio, and I had like 2 real jobs my whole life.
Wow, that's amazing.
The
So walk us through that.
The last job I had, I was working at like at a warehouse. I was doing like manufacturing, and like I had to like carry like
Manufacturing, huh?
I had to like
Family business?
no, hell no. I had to carry like big ass crates of just
Things you didn't
cereal
know
boxes, like layers, and you had to like
Yeah,
spread like air through it to get it nice and neat.
You don't need to know
But then
what's
like
inside.
but the machine,
Don't look inside me.
the machine. I used to work every day like 8 in the morning to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Damn right.
Wow.
And I'm just like, yo,
Cash business,
and
right?
I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. I don't know what he talking about. But basically I just started like hallucinating, like missing the studio, and I just be like, yo, I remember my boss was like, yo, I didn't see you in the plant today. I'm like, you're never gonna see me again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here's my mixtape though, gang.
Yeah, facts.
So what was that transition like? Because how old were you when you worked your last job?
I was probably like 18 years old, 17.
18 years old, right? So you walked away from the workforce and you said, I'm going to do music full time, right? What did the beginning of that look like? Like, how was it discouraging?
Damn,
was it
can we step back a little bit? You walked from high school saying you gonna make music full time.
I've been making music since like
11,
7th grade,
12,
probably
yeah,
6th
right.
grade.
So you was lit
I was
early.
like beatboxing,
Right.
like I was
So
wilding
your
out.
Dominican mother didn't whoop you?
Oh, no, my father's a musician. My mom kind of hates that I chose the music. She's like, I didn't want you to be.
You're
but-
just like your dad. Oh, man.
My dad's a merengue producer, and
Big.
Are your parents together?
yeah.
That's
Good.
beautiful,
That's
man.
Good. That's good.
They like the reason where I'm at today is because of them. Because they never were like, at first they were like, yo, you wildin', get a job, go to school,
Right,
like,
right. Go to school,
what you
motherfucker.
doing with your life? And my dad was always like, yo, just chill. I know how it feels.
Right.
Like, like.
Right.
I was just like, nah, mom, I'm staying in the studio.
He said, yo, my teacher called me stupid the other day. I'm good. No, like,
my parents fucked up. They bought a crib and they put a studio in the basement.
Oh, they did that on purpose.
Oh, that was easy, bro.
That was for you.
That was easy.
I left. I think my book bag's still in high school.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow. The Jan Sport. You left that
that's
shit.
a fact. I had the transport.
You left that shit at Lawrence.
That shit was flat. That shit still had the creases in it, nigga.
It's probably still there.
Ain't been a damn book in that shit ever.
Just air.
So, all right. So yeah, I mean, like, what did I ask before you interrupted me, nigga? Because you talking about the high school shit.
Oh no, you was talking about after. You said like 18.
Oh yeah. So like, what did that look like? The transition from like going from working and then jumping straight into music. Like, how many hardships did you face doing this early on?
I mean, a lot. Just because I'm like all my friends around me are like growing up. They're like getting like real full-time jobs.
Right.
They're like starting families.
Right.
And I'm just there like in the studio, just like years passing by, and I'm just like, damn.
It's isolation.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I never put thought into it, but I was just always in the studio. I thought I was just doing what I have to do, my purpose.
Right.
So I just
So
stayed in the studio for like a good 15 years straight. I'm still there.
That's amazing.
That's what Drake was calling God's plan. God's plan.
That's a fact.
But a lot of stuff has happened since then, right? So,
Oh man, too much stuff.
so you're a staple now in Mass and surrounding
I didn't
regions.
say
You said what?
I didn't say it.
I mean, we're saying it,
Nah,
right?
you definitely a staple.
You're a staple. You've worked with a lot of big names in and outside of the state. 3 years ago, you got the joint with Tory Lanez. What the fuck was that like, bro?
He came out here for he had a show. He had a show in what's that show? The House of Blues, I think.
Yeah.
The one that's next to the bowling. It's like next to like
Yeah, Outdoors, yeah.
yeah Fenway.
Yeah.
He had a show, but then he did another show.
Okay.
Like off of his tour date, he just did another show because it was so sold out.
Right.
And then like my boy was there and was with Tory Lanez, and he's like, yo, he's like literally in front of the House of Blues recording Pull Up, and I was in Lawrence. I'm like, yo,
This
fuck
nigga
it.
was flying.
Fuck it.
Yo, we
Using the
flying.
S550 gunning it.
I'm just like, yo, we gotta come because like, they were like, yo, we gotta fuck with Wizz, and then I played Tory like 5 records.
Yeah.
And then he picked up Sawse.
Wow.
He just laid it down like in 15 minutes. He just
That's crazy.
did the whole record. We did the whole shit.
So the record, like he gave you a verse. Like he
He
didn't
went crazy.
he didn't half-ass.
And I remember when I walked in the tour bus, he's just like, yo, everybody get the fuck out, except for Wizz.
And y'all recorded it then?
Yeah, he recorded
On the
it.
tour bus?
He did it himself. He recorded himself and everything.
Get the fuck
Engineered
outta
everything.
here.
I mean, I mixed and mastered the whole song, but
Right. And you produced it, right?
Yeah. And he did like everything though. Like all the shit here are Tory's voice, Tory's voice.
Yeah.
That was all him. He did all that shit.
That's crazy, bro.
crazy.
Nigga,
He's a monster, yo. He's a
that
monster.
is an amazing story, bro.
I always think about that shit because like when he was recording, I'm like, yo, he's like literally me.
Yeah.
Because like I sit there and record myself all day, sitting down, just
Right.
banging songs after that. Like, and I'm just looking at him like, yo, he really. I do the same shit, so I'm not a weirdo.
Word. Nah. You're
He's over there
dedicated.
smoking your
I'm just
shit.
I'm just there like that. He's bodying me.
Yo, man.
So
That's impressive.
what do you feel like that did for you, that moment right there, man?
To be completely honest,
Yeah, please.
because I remember like that same night, he's like, yo, give me your phone. And then he just took my phone, he put his number in it. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna call you.
Right.
And I'm just like, and he's like, bro, I fuck with you. Like, you're really talented. Like, and I'm just
Right.
like, yo, I'm not gonna call you. Like, for what? Like, what
You
am I
don't wanna
gonna
be
call
a
you
pest,
for? Like,
right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like every day,
know you
like,
busy,
yo,
nigga.
remember me? Like, remember
Yeah,
me? Like,
yeah.
but like 2 months later, he called me and he's like, yo, you want to shoot the video? He's like, yo, you down to pull up
shit.
in 2 days? I'm like, bro, I'm going there tomorrow
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd y'all shoot it at?
in Miami.
Oh, this nigga said, what you mean? I'm at the airport.
I was
Right.
like, I'm like, of course.
I'm at Miami International right now.
I was actually in Miami.
I brought Kerwin and Zell.
Okay.
I brought them like, yo, let's go.
Yeah.
And then We shot a whole video
Fucking
one day.
movie. Fucking movie.
And he's like, yo, you're not playing no games. Like, yo, you told
How
me,
else?
you gave me the green for a video. I'm in
Right.
there.
else? Nigga?
Right.
How
Like,
else?
why would I not?
So where y'all at today? Y'all still have a relationship? You and
Tory?
Tory? Yeah.
I'm cool with his peoples, but like
Yeah.
Tory's a superstar. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't he probably just didn't have time to talk to people. But
Right.
I've been to Miami a couple of times. I see him. He say what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, dude's going crazy right
He's
now.
not like he didn't went like straight up Hollywood.
It's
like,
hot, man.
Right.
but he's always like, yo, we gotta like,
Y'all got to tap in again.
yeah. He's
man.
like, yo, we gotta like really lock in. I'm like, yo, you know how to get in contact.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I like Tory Lanez.
You know,
Yeah, I like his music.
I like his music.
I like his music.
I like
a
his
lot.
music.
We'll keep it at that.
So, what do you feel like that did for you coming back home? Like, as far as, relationships built out here
I
musically.
mean, like the people behind the scenes, I don't really want to name names,
Right.
Because like that's like my
Yeah,
that's
Shakari.
my
Yeah,
yo. I want to do a record
Like
with
Wizz
him. I want to do a
right,
record with him.
Yeah.
But that actually got me the Roddy Rich tracks. So like
For sure.
the middleman that's in the industry, he's not even a middleman. He's like literally an A&R now for like Rock Nation.
Okay.
But he's like, yo, Roddy Rich is out here. But this is when he had died young, so like
Right.
he was like taking up all these shows around here.
Right.
He's like, yo, pull up. I'm like, all right. And we ended up doing like 3 records. I got 3 records with Roddy Rich.
Really?
Yeah.
So we've only heard one.
Yeah.
Wow. This nigga's smart.
And it's clear. And it's cleared.
And all right, so let's talk about your beat selection, right? Because you're a producer first, right? We had a brief conversation last night where you said, I'm a producer first, right?
Yeah.
And we understand that, right? But you also make really good music, bro. So what do you feel like has helped you more as far as your career in music, being a producer or being an artist?
I'll say being a producer. Because like that's how I start everything.
Okay.
You make the beat first.
Like I literally just make beats all day.
Right.
And then like if one beat just clicks, like I start mumbling a cadence, boom, I just
Melodies, boom.
load it up real quick and just record whatever I got. Like first instinct, just record whatever. Just,
That's fair.
So you're not selfish. I thought you were
nah.
selfish out here.
I can't like separate these type of beats.
You keep all the good beats to yourself. Don't
Everybody
you?
says that.
Yeah,
Like
you know?
Millyz be saying that. And I'm like, bro, I literally do the same. I put the same energy to all my beats.
So you've done some beats for Millyz?
Yeah, hell yeah.
How many?
I mean, I've worked with him since like
Multiple
2015.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. I did the Blanco and the Blanco 3, I think, with D the Flyers.
Okay.
Interstate.
Okay.
I did that beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the Davies intro, the Davies and Blanco. I did
Okay.
the intro to that. And they did like a trailer to it.
Okay, that's fire.
I got mad record. We just cut up a record like 2 weeks ago. He pulled up to my house and he's like, that's what he does. He just pulls up to my house.
Millyz?
Yeah, and he
That's
just
fire.
be looking at me. He's like, yo, you're a fucking
Workhorse.
monster.
Yeah. That's fire though. Shout out to Millyz, man.
Yeah. Shout out to me. It's funny because like he called me out of nowhere like in 2015 because I have like a big ass buzz in Lawrence. So he just called me and he's just like, yo, how come I don't know about you? How come my people's just telling me about you and I don't know about you? I'm like, yo, how you even get my number?
It's funny that you say that because I
Easy to
told
get
somebody
niggas numbers now, man.
I told somebody that you were pulling up tonight, somebody close to me, and he was like, who is that? And I said, how have you never heard of Wizz Dakota?
Not a lot of people know. They've heard my songs, but they don't know who I am.
And I said, Google the nigga real quick. And then he hit me back like, hey, yo, this nigga's lit. And I'm like, right. So what would you rather do? Be an artist or be a producer?
That's easy.
No, it's not really. We don't
No,
know
because I don't know. I just want to create, man. Whatever it has to do to create something out of nothing, I'm with it.
I like that. That's a good answer.
Nah, come on, man.
Politically correct
pick
answer.
one, man. Nah, with it, they told you like you couldn't Kanye it. You had to pick one.
I'll be a producer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
Being an artist is like too much work now. Like not too much work, but like it's more of an image than the actual music now.
Right,
You know, I don't like that at all.
do you feel like you feed into that with your lyrics?
Nah,
No.
I just say fly shit all day.
I think you should
Like-
do Lawrence party music.
Lawrence party music.
It's like
You
Lawrence,
big in Central, huh?
like Lawrence. You know you about to go party and eat. Like
Yeah.
you know you about to or sell or buy. But either way, you know what I mean. you about to have a good time. You know what I mean? So it's like the music is feel good music. So it always.
But like, I never think like. Not saying I don't think about lines, but when I make music, I don't think about where I'm at.
I know.
Right.
I just making whatever. I can hear like somebody talk about like, yo, damn, my girl cheated on me, and I'll just go make a song about that.
Right.
But you make it sound good.
It sounds really good. It sounds excellent.
Thank you.
Question: why was there no video for the Roddy Rich record?
Because he released the box.
I guess
he took the fuck off.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And like to have a sit down with him.
After that was
it's
just
hell no.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
So besides Tory Lanez and Roddy Rich, like what are the other big names that you work with?
Man, I just work with so many people.
Yeah.
But like it's like music that probably would never get released.
Right. Just because of situations.
I take it in like it's more of their experience, you know.
Right. Just
I don't.
Getting your name.
It doesn't really matter
rooms.
to me if the song releases or not. It
Right.
was like the actual experience that means more to me.
Right.
So what happens to that beat that doesn't get released? That was like.
That's a good question, man. I be heated sometimes because I give rappers fire beats.
Yeah,
then they make some songs that I never hear.
And you never hear
I'm like,
it.
yo,
It's
that was
like
a fire beat. I could just give it to
and
somebody
I know
else.
I know you can still see it on your hard drive. I know you probably go past it like, man.
These motherfuckers. Niggas is playing with me, son.
I should just fuck with this a little.
I'm gonna delete this shit.
Because I had my mans, he FaceTimed me. He's with Meek.
Yeah.
He just rapping. I hear my beat. I'm like, that's my beat. Like,
Nah.
y'all not gonna give me no information at all.
Nah.
But it's been like 2 years. I don't know what. I mean, but you know, like super A-list artists, they just like
Right.
they have like 5 years planned out for them already.
He's like, hey yo, hold on, shut the fuck up. Stop fucking talking. Trying to hear that shit in the background. Yo, that's my shit. Who the fuck? Oh hell no, Wiz. That's funny. That's a funny story. I'm gonna tell that story.
So let's talk about Mass, man. Like I know you worked with Millyz. You've worked with a lot of artists. I see you did something with the SuperSmashBroz. You worked with them before, multiple times.
I did a record for them on the Cookout project, and then we just did a whole project together.
Yeah.
With Blanco, Alejandro Blanco, and
Alejandro Blanco's fire, man.
they pulled up on me too, and we just banged out a whole.
So you got a whole studio set up at your crib.
I have 2 studios.
Okay.
Well, I used to have, but my boy that owned it, he moved to like LA.
Okay. Oh, that's fire. Who would you say is like the easiest artist to work with out here? Like as far as like your creative juices.
If I'm in control, anybody. Yeah.
Bia Javier and you.
Yeah, she's too.
She's
problem,
amazing,
bro. Her voice
like,
is amazing.
The
bro.
record I did with her, I was just like, shit is crazy,
bro. Like I was listening to it too.
And like she sent me like 8 bars only. I cut it up. I did like mad shit, a breakdown, and she's just like, yo, what you do to this shit sounds crazy,
right?
Yeah. I'm like, yo, what you did, that's all I needed.
That's amazing, bro.
And we didn't like lock in like in person. If we would have locked in person, we would have just done like.
Y'all both
records.
in Lawrence, so y'all ain't locking in person.
No, but when I recorded that, I wasn't in Lawrence. I was in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
Niggas all over.
Yeah,
I'm international now, bro.
I be everywhere. I got me a flight plug. It's over.
You know what I mean? North Dakota. You know what I mean? It's the wizard.
That's a fact.
What's that experience like as far as like atmosphere being in Miami creating music?
That's the best.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because
you gotta understand, I've been making music here at home for like a good 10+ years, not seeing nothing.
Right.
Then I started.
You got kids, bro?
Nah, I don't.
Oh yeah, so
fucking kids.
How I wasn't gonna have time to make kids.
Yeah,
he's outside, man.
He outside. He fucking.
Actually, he's inside. He's making mad beats.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, that's true. Oh, damn, that's true.
Hey, I see a lot of people around me going through stress that I don't want to go through. So I'm gonna say
that's true, man.
That's fair. I mean, if the situation ain't right, it ain't right. It is what it is. But being out in Miami, what kind of connections have you made, like for yourself, like industry wise?
Shit. I fuck with Zoe Dollar. That's like my boy. That's my nigga right there.
That's fire.
And
I
like
Zoe Dollars.
We're tied up with like his old manager. He's from Lawrence.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was a manager, but this is his boy. And when he came out of jail, he just came out of jail recently, and
Isn't Nicky
and then
Jam from Lawrence?
Zoe's like, how you know this dude? I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, it's my nigga. Like, it's like my boy, like for real.
Right.
But and then But me and Zoe got close because the day I shot the Tory Lanez video, Zoe pulled up. And I just met him in person right there. And I'm just like, and then right there, he's like, yo, lock me in. And then ever since then, me and Zoe got hundreds of songs.
Really?
We got
So what's
mad
up, man?
songs.
When they gonna see the light of day, bro?
But like Zoe be...
He has so much work,
He be in
too.
PJs. He be going to Dubai, London. I don't think he's worried about music right now.
He does a lot.
But we have a lot of good-ass songs. Like, he put me on... he put a lot of big artists on my beats.
That's fire, man.
And he'll call me. He's like, yo, I'm in the studio. Gonna send beats right now, just in case. If they give me the chance to play beats, I'm playing your shit.
Would you say that's like the biggest, like most genuine relationship you made, but while being out there?
Most genuine, yes.
Okay.
Because everything happened like after business, you know?
Right.
But it was genuine after that, you know?
Right,
Everything's been genuine after that. But yeah, Zoe's definitely the most genuine. Because like, he'll just call me. Like, he came out here, Lawrence, spent like 2 weeks just chilling out here.
Shout out Zoe Dollars, man.
I got him a verse. Some dude gave him a BMW 5 Series for a verse.
Really?
I'm like, yo, Zoe, you do a verse for a car? He's like, absolutely.
What year?
I forgot what year. I think it was like 2016.
Really? That's not bad.
And he's like, yo, I'm gonna give it to one of my baby moms. I was like, yo, let's do it. And then
I would have sold that shit.
I told him you can sell that shit. Right. He was like, yo, you say somebody's gonna give me a car for a verse. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Pink slip and all of that.
Yeah. He's like, that's crazy.
That's
I'm
fire.
like,
That's some real Florida shit right there.
That's some.
He actually
Florida?
called some dude with the truck filled
That's
with cars.
some real Florida shit, bro.
And it was gone. I was like, yo,
hold on. So
this dude's the man.
So the nigga selling the car was in Florida?
No.
It was in Lawrence?
He wasn't selling a car. He literally drove to the studio, left it there. Like, yo, this is Zoe's now. I'm like, yo, this is the most gangster shit I've seen in my life.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
it was too fire. that little studio had to see some shit. That's where Roddy came out there. He was chilling in Lawrence.
That was in Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, the BMW shit happened in Lawrence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's even crazier. That doesn't surprise me, bro.
Either you buying or you selling. Nigga, it's easy, bro. It's simple math.
All right, let's talk about Lawrence. Because Lawrence had a lot of ill-ass artists. You know what I mean?
Nicky Jams.
Nicky Jams, right? He's originally from Lawrence, right? Do you know him?
Absolutely.
Okay, so when I was coming up in music, Alex Fat was like the guy, right, out of Lawrence.
But I thought he was from Worcester.
Oh yeah, my fault.
But he be in Lawrence a lot.
He do
I've
be
seen him in Lawrence.
Didn't he have like a barbershop in Lawrence or some shit like that,
Probably.
or whatever?
Nigga,
But either way,
everybody has to go to Lawrence.
I met the nigga in Lawrence.
Because it's Centro, though. Everybody in Lawrence.
Centro, yeah, like
Centro's
that.
literally
At
the
that
Centro.
time, you remember Centro, bro? Like,
Yes.
he was all up and through that shit.
My father used to own Centro.
Buying
back in the day.
or
Wow.
selling,
Okay.
nigga.
What do you feel like you've done for the prestige of the city, bro? Like, you know what I mean, as far as you working in the music and things of that nature, because there's a lot of dope shit coming out of there.
Nah, I think it's even more dope shit coming out now than ever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I go around Lawrence. I don't really go out like that no more. But when I go out, people just like, yo, you're like a huge inspiration. You just taught me how to like not give a fuck about what everybody thinks. Just make music, drop it, like do whatever. Like you're gonna learn regardless.
That's fine.
That's like what always stick to me when people tell me that shit. Like I go to like a random supermarket and just be like, yo, Wizz, yo, I love what you're doing, man. Keep doing, never give up, like shit like that. And I just be like, damn, yo, I really like, like people actually care about me. Like it's just wild.
That is dope.
Inspiring the hood.
It's a good feeling.
Hell yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Who's your favorite artist out of Lawrence right now?
Out of Lawrence, there's too many. But
Give me top three.
Top three? Shit. I'll definitely say Grams. Grams is fire.
Okay.
He's really fire. A dude named Zay. I don't know if you ever heard him. He's fire.
Zay, nah, I'm not familiar.
Shit. There's a lot of people that are fire in Lawrence. I'll say Bia. I'll put Bia.
Okay. Bia?
Bia's too fire.
She's from Lawrence?
No, Bia Javier.
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, you're right. You
Bia
gotta
too.
You gotta add the Javier, bro. Because when you say Bia, I'm just thinking of Bia. Like I'm like, really? Like,
Bia's fire too, but she's not from Lawrence.
Yes. Bia Javier. Shout out Bia Javier, man. We're big fans of hers on this side, bro. Like I really love what she does. I love the type of tonality that she brings to the R&B, bro.
She's too fire.
She's a master of her voice, bro.
Yeah, she knows how.
And I love it.
She perfected that shit.
I love it. I really do.
And she writes her own. Not a lot of female singers write their own shit.
That's big.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I bumped into mad female singers. They have a writer with them always.
Really?
And she's just there like, oh, I'm writing to your shit right now. I'm like, that's fire.
Are you a writer as well? Do you do ghostwriting?
Yeah. That's what I'm doing now. I'm contracted now to be a songwriter and producer. So
He be in there like, I can write some better.
He's like, yo, no.
I make music for myself, and then I can't be like, if you wanted records, I can't make songs for you.
Right.
I just make songs. If you like it, I can make it sound good.
Do you care what somebody does on your beat?
I was gonna ask that.
At first I did. That's why I became an artist.
I'm gonna show you what to do to the beat, man.
So now you don't give a fuck.
No, I don't, because it's the.
So now
I just look at it
to that shit. You
I just look at it like, damn.
Yeah, you sound good.
I just look at it like, oh, like damn, this beat make you write this, like made you react this way, you know, like.
You don't give any advice. You just
I let
fuck
people
with your buttons
create.
That's gonna be $1,000, my man.
There's no limit.
So that's light. So you ever been in the studio with some nigga rapping on your shit and you're like, nigga, why is this what you chose to do?
Nah, he obviously don't.
Have you said that?
I just be like, yo, I think you should do it again.
Yeah.
I think you should do it again.
What if they do it again and it's even worse?
It depends.
He's like, yo, let's get somebody else in here.
Nah, but if it's my beat, I'm
He's like,
usually.
yo, that's your man right there, right? He rapped too, right?
Let's
he good?
just switch it up. Same beat, but different words, different person. Switch it up.
He's like, yo, I wrote this earlier. Just say this, bro.
But I'll say before I didn't really say anything, but now I'll be like, yeah, I don't think you should rap, or I don't think you should do none of that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. I really love that, actually. That toast to you, my nigga. Like, for real. That's some real nigga
Yo, we
shit.
love that, bro. Because that right there is what separates
I don't think
it.
there's no time now for yes man. Nah.
At all.
Like,
Speaking of yes men, were you on that top 50 New England list? You were on it? I feel like I seen your name. What number were you?
I don't even know. I just saw mad people tagging me, and I'm just like, oh shit, something happened.
You were a number. Hold up. Let's look it up, man. Because you know what I mean.
If it ain't number one, that means I'm not doing nothing good. Then
what is that? All right, so
I mean, I don't know what that list is.
Fighting
Though.
for my life.
So
I'm not sure what it means. I don't know who did it.
Nobody gives a fuck about the order and things of that nature. But like, what do you feel about the culture right now in mass and certain lists like this, man? Like, where do you think it comes from?
It was a good list.
It was a good list. I just feel like some in mass.
You was number 19.
Oh, that's cool.
Not bad.
It was a good list because nobody else had one.
But yeah, that's true. That's also
true. Those other people who had them, but people who didn't really matter. Like, like publications that nobody fucking watch or listen to or tap in with. Hip Hop New England just happens to be big enough.
How do you know about them? How you hear about them?
Because people tag us and shit, bro. Pay attention.
That's all I know. That's why I'm hip to all that shit. I saw mad people tagging me. I'm like, oh shit, there's a list.
But yeah, I mean, you're number 19 on the list, right? Let's just use that as an example. Like, do you feel like there's 18 people in New England working harder than you?
18? No, nobody's working harder than me.
Okay. All right.
Nobody's ever gonna work harder than me.
Right. Your bodies of work are impeccable, bro. Like I've since I found out about Wizz Dakota, I want to say.
I was gonna ask you how did you find out about me?
I don't remember. You came across.
Really?
Bro,
it's the first time I heard that.
Bro's the name in capital letters.
Because you have to understand, bro, we've only been podcasting for 2 years, right?
Yeah, but you've been hip.
Right? Yes, I've been hip to a lot of things, right? But I don't remember how the hell your name came across.
I didn't know you made music, though. I heard about you more producing.
I think that's really what it was. It was a producing thing. It was
producing.
Right? And you remind me of my man Grizzly, dog. Like, I ain't gonna front, man. My man Grizzly that I used to do work with. Like, y'all like have like the same like posture. Like,
I bet you sit in the chair the same too, nigga.
Face, like
just
fucking
sit there,
weird,
little gamer chair.
In the dark, nigga.
He's Dominican too.
But
he's an engineer. He wasn't a producer.
Light skin too.
I understand that, but and I think visually seeing you brought me mentally thinking about Grizzly, and I was like, yo, let's look into this nigga.
Yeah.
And I pressed play, and I was like, oh, this nigga got some shit, right?
And I love Grizz, but Grizz couldn't really make music.
Grizz couldn't, and he couldn't produce, right? He wasn't the best rapper.
Yeah, but
you know, you can make
anything
really good music, bro.
Oh,
right?
You think so?
You can make
so.
Oh,
you can make really good music, bro. And
Thank you.
And because of that, I can understand why so many people are drawn to you. Right. And how many projects do you have? Because obviously everything on Apple Music is not everything you've ever created.
Yeah,
so like
released or unreleased.
Released.
Not released. I probably have like, I don't even know, to be honest. Probably like 5.
What?
5 projects, but I have over 100 songs out on wax.
5 projects on Apple Music,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I'm talking about like before you started dropping shit on Apple Music.
I have
right?
shit on like Dat Piff.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, bro.
I have like 6 mixtapes on Dat Piff too when I was like in 2009. Type
right,
shit.
09.
I hope
shit.
nobody ever hears that shit.
Why?
Because that shit was
Nah,
terrible.
you got to let people see the growth.
You could definitely hear the growth. You could hear the growth. You go to my SoundCloud, start from the bottom, go up, you hear the growth.
You start from me like, bro, you was on the Museum TV in 2016.
Yeah, that's what really brought me out to Boston. Like everybody started figuring me out like around that time.
I want people to understand how crazy that sounds. You was on the Museum TV in 2016. That was 6 years ago now.
6 years ago.
That's when I had the record Wednesday.
Fuck.
That's why that
Wednesday
shit,
was
that
a
shit
tough
went,
record.
That shit went platinum in the hood.
That shit went crazy. You know what I mean?
Was Wednesday.
Wednesday, that's the video you had the white Lambo in, right? Yeah.
I shot it in Jersey.
Yeah.
I love that every Wednesday shit. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that for like 2 years straight.
That's
what really
you know how to keep
really
them
took me
coming
out.
back. You from Lawrence? Consistency is key. I get it.
That's a fact.
That's our potion over here too, though.
So that's the name of the episode, Buying or Selling, my nigga. That's the name of this episode, my nigga. You either buying or you selling, man. Do you feel like music was like your escape from potentially other treacherous things from where you grew up?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have such a musical story.
Everybody would be like, "Yo, stay ass home in the studio."
Right.
So I just be like, "Fuck it." So I'm good at following directions. So they just be like, "Yo, chill, Wiz. Don't look over here." She's gonna get crazy.
Don't get
Like in a party, like in a house party, or a rumble, what happened? But they told me to leave like 5 minutes ago.
Yo,
I'm
keep
like,
the headphones on.
They was like, oh, that's your man.
This been past like 8 years, 9 years.
It was like, oh, that's your man. Don't get caught with that nigga.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we know the stories.
Don't shoot the producer. You see Wiz, nigga, nah.
So
I'm all peace and positive.
Word.
Always.
I could tell.
That's good. That's
I
good.
like the
That's
vibe.
good. But you also said in your music that your mama told you to never leave the house without it. You know what I'm saying? So
It's a fact.
I know you protect yourself, man. So, you know, Lawrence vibes, man. All right, so let's talk more about your parents with the music, right? So your father was a musician. He did merengue music. At what point did he really get behind you and say, yo, you know what, son? Fuck it. I'm with you 100%.
I mean, my parents really, they always like supported me because
Right.
I wasn't doing nothing bad, you know? I was just making music.
Right.
Like I'll be in art school and just making music, drawing music notes and shit.
They were
I was like
searching through
obsessed with
your
music.
shit.
But,
Right. Nah, that's fire.
but I'll say like my mom really like calmed down like with the get a job, do something with your life. When I started getting like fan love like through the mail, like I get pictures drawn of me and shit.
Wow.
Like in my house, I just have pictures everywhere. Just people literally draw me, like.
That's crazy.
And like, and my dad was just like, okay, this is serious. When I did my first sold out show in Lawrence, he was just like, yo, this is crazy. Nobody really sells out their hometown like first.
Wow.
Like it's usually they do a tour and then they come back and sell out the show. But like I did multiple shows and they were all sold out.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
And I did Fenway too. I did Fenway. There was like a Spanish
Fenway
festival.
Park?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's big, bro.
Yeah, it was huge. Like when they said like Wizz Dakota, like on the big, like in the Green
How'd
Monster.
that feel?
My mom was just like, okay, maybe you got a future.
Have you ever worked with Bia? Like Bia, not Bia, obviously.
Not musically, but like I'm cool with her. Like I'm really close with her. Like the circle she's with. I always work at the studio. They have like a studio in LA, and I always work there sometimes. Okay. But I'm just cool with her. Like the first time she called me, it was like 2017. We did like some back to school shit. Like, I filled up like 100 book bags.
Wow.
I remember that shit. 'Cause I was like the only artist with mad shit. I filled up like over 100 bags just with notebooks, all that shit.
That's fire.
And it was just all black book bags.
Jan Sport.
Yeah, it was all Jan Sport. But I never worked musically with her.
He was like, I ain't never did this before. I ain't never did this ever. Like,
wow, this is so familiar.
What the fuck you about to do?
But I work with Aziz. Aziz is her producer. I work with Aziz a lot.
That's right.
That's like my boy. Like every time he comes
Aziz
out
is
here.
fire, man. Shout out to Aziz, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What about Junior? You ever work with Junior?
Okay, no, and yeah.
No and yeah. What does that mean?
He did a couple records on my beat. But
I
don't know if they were.
I
have the records.
Sees them on the hard drive.
I have the records, but I just don't know.
Send them to me, man.
I got connected like E Double and Izzo.
Yeah.
Izzo's like
shout out E Double, man. E Double's name comes up so fucking much.
Without
when
E
it comes to
without
bridging,
E Double, I probably would have quit.
Wow.
That's a fact.
E Double.
He keeps like
you the guy.
He always like, bro.
That nigga bridges the gap for so much shit, bro.
He took me to LA and I went to like an Empire party. That shit was just, I'm just like, yo, this guy is really like the man.
Yeah, he really is.
He had like really big time label reps like, yo, E Double, what's up? What do you want? You want anything?
Wow.
He's like, nah, but my man Wizz, but he drinks and all that shit. Yo.
Wow.
Wizz like, yeah.
Wow.
Wizz like, yeah, I drink.
Hell
wow.
Yeah.
What you got? I only drink 1942.
He doubles the man, yo. He opened my eyes, like the real industry side of shit. He just like, yo, this is how like it works. Like the first thing he took me was radios. He's like, yo, this is how it works.
Right.
Oh, these are label reps. Here's label reps. Oh.
That's fine.
Giving you game.
And everybody he meets, he mentions me. He's like, yo, I got a producer, artist, whatever you need, he could do it for you. Like, I just very appreciative for E Double.
That's a very common trend when we talk about E Double, man. It's always good things, man. So shout out E Double. That guy's a fucking legend, bro. Like he's doing amazing things. But what's next for you, bro?
One of these.
A Boston Music Award?
No, a platinum.
I was about to say that's not it.
Nah. one of these is the same color.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to my man Paul though at the BMAs. But you're past that. You know what I mean? Like I don't believe that would do anything for you, right?
I'm not talking about that.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like I know what this means to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Here,
no knock to them, but I don't
think
an award could ever make me feel like I'm good.
Right.
I don't think so.
It's not about
maybe because I never like graduated, I never got nothing, and I still became who I am. Maybe that's why.
Right.
But I never felt like I needed an award.
Would you take an artist deal?
Yeah, hell yeah.
No producing.
Yeah.
You would take an artist deal, really? Why?
I love making music, man. Anything that has to do with making music, I'm with it.
That's fair, but you would continue to make beats, obviously. Right?
I can't not like make beats. Like
he would just do it. You know what I mean?
Like if I wasn't here, I'll be making beats in the studio.
Wow.
I make beats literally 24/7. Like that's all I do. Just create.
How long does it take you to make a beat at this point?
Lately I've been taking my time, but I can make a beat like in 3 minutes probably.
Really?
Yeah, I can make like a hit record in 3 minutes.
That's crazy.
But like, I mean, like, just be realistic. I'm not trying to be like,
right.
No.
But like, I can make you a beat like in 3 minutes probably.
That's amazing. He said, I'm not trying to be unrealistic.
Yeah, but he's talking.
But I could probably make you a beat in 3 minutes.
Like do the technology and all that. You know what I mean? Because niggas could beatbox a beat in seconds. You know what I mean? So you talking about 3 minutes producing a beat.
I'm telling you, it's been like 15 years making beats. I hope I could do it in 3 minutes.
Nigga dropped out of school. Nigga.
So I want to talk about, real quick, before we bring this in for a landing. How do you describe yourself? Because you do the sing rap thing, right? It's like R&B trap, right? In a sense.
You
right?
said that, and I was just
Right?
like, that's kind of fire.
I heard that the other day.
R&B trap.
I heard that the other day at the testing lab. Shout out my man Noble.
So make everything.
Somebody said R&B trap. I can't remember who. It might have been Noble. I don't remember who it was. It might have been.
That's
Fabio.
pretty fire.
So, because there's songs where you don't really stress your vocals that much, but then there's songs where you like really sing, bro. Like, and then I'm like, oh shit, like this nigga can actually sing, and like if he really wanted to take it there, he could do it there. So, are you a rapper? Are you a singer?
I'm most definitely not a rapper.
Are you an artist? Is that how you describe yourself?
I hate the word artist. I don't know why.
Me too. It's kind of corny, right? Like
Yeah.
I'm
Is
an
it
artist.
though?
I'm Van Gogh.
That's how Wu-Tang sold that album.
I'm
No,
an
but
artist.
They
like,
sold it like a piece of art.
But like people that be like, oh, I don't rap, I don't do that. I'm an artist.
I'm
Like,
Beethoven,
I
nigga.
feel like that shit's like corny. But
mean,
I don't know
bro,
what
I
I'm
don't
just.
think it's
I'm
a-
just a
Right.
musician, man. I'm just.
You're a musician.
Yeah, musician.
That's how you classify yourself.
And I would say composer, but I don't like the word composer.
Composer.
Posers in
That's
it.
very oldish
I
sounding
hate-
too. Composer. You know why I hate composer? Because of fucking niggas like Beethoven, right?
Yeah.
You know why? Because slaves probably wrote his shit. You heard?
That,
And then that, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, a lot of his
Probably
shit
ain't
was
wrong,
very
my brother.
Yeah, you
a
ain't
lot-
probably lying.
right.
Go
And there was a lot of
ahead,
black
go on.
composers at that
There
time
was
that were actually
there was no
hip-
publishing deals back then.
Right. It was
They
like,
was
go make me a
what
sandwich,
should we
nigga.
name this?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was like, oh, that shit was hard. That's
We
my
gonna
shit now.
compose on them.
Right.
I always wonder who wrote the Pledge of Allegiance.
probably a nigga.
No,
I
you
think
know
it was
a black
I
man.
think it was
Right.
a black guy, bro.
You said,
But you know how I knew Beethoven did the Ode to Joy shit? Because that shit was so simple. Dun, 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 dun.
That'd be a
That
hard,
shit was
that'd be
so
a hard
whack,
ass
nigga.
drill beat. That'd be a hard ass drill beat.
Man,
I think about that nigga who made Bad to the Bone, nigga. Can you imagine that nigga was in Bad? Like,
Yo,
come on, my nigga. Like,
Quavo would kill
fuck
that
out of
remix.
here, bro. Like, fuck is this, bro? Like, nobody told him otherwise. Like, come on, you know they can't make music, bro. They copy.
They got no rhythm.
The saxophones have no sazon. You
Zero.
heard?
Simple.
Shit. Yo, Wizz, Kota, yo, anything you wanted to talk about, man? Like, you wanted to come up here and get some shit off your chest. Because you don't do this too often.
I don't.
You know what I mean? So,
It's
like,
probably the most open I've been ever.
that's good, bro. I like that. I
Word.
appreciate you coming up
Let's
here
toast to that,
and
man.
doing that
Toast
for
to
us,
that.
bro.
I know my circle of friends are gonna be like, finally,
Right.
you're talking.
Right. And like and this is what we like about what we do, bro, is that we have dialogue. It's not always a Q&A joint. You know what I'm saying? So like we want this to be an open forum. Like, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
weird. I
So
ain't a
like,
cop.
you know what I mean? At all. Very,
I ain't police.
very opposite of that, actually.
I know niggas who act police in these situations. I ain't them.
So like anything you wanted to come up here and bring up, man. What's you know what I mean?
I mean, shit, man. I just stay creative, man. Just follow me up. Like, I'm always on live.
Yeah.
I'm Instagram live making beats.
Yeah.
Live. I just make music. That's literally all I do. I don't got like a pitch to it. I don't got nothing. I just literally make music and drop it.
And then
if
people
you like
just-
it, you like it. If you
Yeah.
don't, I'm sorry.
They just flock to you.
I've been doing it for so long, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
But I feel like I just started. I don't know. Now.
I think you just started on a national and international stage.
yeah.
I feel like because you're so consistent, it gets to refresh.
Right.
Every time the shit refreshes, it's like,
And like every time, like one of my favorite artists drop like a whole album, I just be like, yeah, I gotta delete everything I just made,
Wow.
and make something new.
oh,
So
shit.
you're in competition with the industry.
Yeah, hell, yeah, I always been,
Okay.
always. That's what E Double taught me.
What do you think your pinnacle would be? What does it look like for massive success for Wizz Dakota?
I don't think I'll ever feel like satisfied.
Nobody ever will.
But like the moment I'll be like, oh, I made it. It'll be like if everybody's calling my phone for one of my vibes, you know? Like Drake hits me up, yo, Wiz,
Right.
send me some shit, yo. Future hits me up, yo, send me some shit, yo.
If you ever make a beat for Drake, you gotta tell this nigga to stop asking why. And nigga be like, Why when I asked my mom for a grilled cheese, she make me a ham and cheese? Why when I wanted the Acura, I got the Integra? You know, why when I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Those are the songs by Drake that I hate, bro. It's like, yo, my nigga, stop asking why, nigga. Why my mom was a florist when her name was Dolores? It's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, yo, so if you ever get that opportunity, please, for me, please be like, yo, don't ask niggas why on my shit.
I mean,
please.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm definitely not gonna tell him what to do.
Don't take this nigga's advice, okay?
If I get cool with him, I would be like, yo, why you always asking why?
Why are you always asking why? Why am I always asking why on records? Why is Kanye mad at me? But anyway, shit, I had something before we brought it in. I can't remember it though. But Cash, what you got?
My man, you see that sticker? Choose what the future brings. You know what I'm saying? What does that shit mean to you, my guy?
Choose what the future brings.
Choose
Yes,
what
sir.
the future brings.
I mean, I'm a big believer in manifesting. So I just feel like, yeah, choose what the future brings, but like also be careful what you like
What
you're manifesting, because the future is gonna come regardless.
Yeah.
So just be careful what you're really manifesting. Be careful like your vocabulary, like what you say in the universe. And the future is gonna come, and you're gonna take over that shit.
Right.
That's real. That was.
Chanel would have loved that answer.
She would have been like
Or dead dog.
That was a good one. Okay.
But Wiz,
we getting any
you're
type
not gonna
of-
give us any type of music to the end of the night.
Man, you gonna have to wait, man.
You have to wait. All right. So if we're gonna have to wait, when will you drop it, man? What's coming next?
I'm gonna start the Wednesday shit again.
Okay.
Oh shit, he's back on his fiend shit again.
Okay.
I just have I have like over like 100 songs that
Yeah, you gotta get them out. You gotta get them fed.
Because Kota Kami came out actually
on my birthday.
Yeah. Last
I
year.
release a project always on my birthday.
Always on your birthday. That's
for like the last
that's dope.
5 years.
That's fire.
Brush the dust off of something.
I always have to do it. It's like a gift to myself. You know?
The titles of your projects are always interesting. So let's end with that, right? Let's talk about the titles of your projects. I'm gonna talk about the last 4, right? Kota Kami. What is that?
Kami is like a god or something, like
Okay.
in Japanese, or like you know,
Okay.
like the anime shit.
Right.
And like I just got inspired Japanese shit because like the whole hyper trap, like the whole sound with like the shit that Trippie Redd does, and like
Right.
Playboy Cardi is like the old retro synths, and it sounds like arcade games, like Japanese shit.
Okay.
But I just did it like with my twist to it, you know. That's why I named it Kota Kami, because it's Wizz Dakota.
Okay. I like that. So you have an automatic series, right?
Yeah, that's like that's my baby.
So you had 3 of them, right?
I was gonna drop one, but I wasn't in love. I wasn't fucking with that whole shit, like the R&B vibes. I feel like in the fall it brings out like the.
I love the automatic series.
Yeah.
I feel like you get more vulnerable on those, and
That's-
the production is crazy on those.
You'll hear my full potential on automatic.
Automatic
Like, full.
3 happened in 2020,
Yeah.
which was like a full project, right? Kota Kami had like what, 6 or 7
Had
records? 5. Automatic had 13. That's the joint with Bia Javier, the intro, and I was like, nigga, this shit's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
That was the first record.
Yeah.
So what made you start the automatic series, like in the name as well?
I started it when I was doing the SoundCloud days. I think it was like 2016. I forgot when I dropped the first one. To be honest, I dropped so much music, but
It's not even on Apple
but
Music.
no, it's not. It's not because I had like 2 samples and they weren't clear.
Okay.
But automatic started because you know, like the whole semi-automatic, the cover was gonna be on like Drake. You know, Drake had So Far Gone with like the little money falling down.
Yeah.
I had like a Uzi and it was shooting out money and hearts, and it was like automatic. But
I like
I dropped
that.
it in the autumn, you know.
Okay. Well, I get it. I
Oh,
understand.
yeah, but like
I understand the
it's-
play on words, but
it's
like,
literally that. I didn't put too much thought.
Okay.
But I liked it because like the eye in the automatic.
Right.
They keep putting another
you
eye.
just keep putting another
Another eye,
eye,
another
another eye. Right.
Nigga, it's just simple, bro. You over here looking for
And prior to that, same year though, was Please Open Outside.
Yeah.
What did that mean to you?
I was fiending to do something with my life musically. And I just locked in middle of COVID because I had a restaurant also. So like,
Yeah. You don't have the restaurant anymore?
I sold it because of
Okay.
COVID.
All right.
So I had a restaurant and I was just like, I did the listening session for Automatic in there and everything. It was a vibe. I had such good momentum going. Then shit closed down. I'm just like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Please open outside. I need to do this again.
Okay.
I was finally breaking
Timing.
out. I was finally breaking out of my shell.
Right.
Like meeting people, telling people like how I create.
Right.
And then it closed down. I'm just like, damn, please open outside. Please.
Right. That was at the top of COVID.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Automatic 2 was in 2019.
That's like.
I feel like that was the one that really separated you musically as an artist, like not a producer, because at this point, 2019, everybody respected you as a producer.
I have a Roddy Rich verse on that record.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Right. So,
but it was like hidden. It's a hidden.
that was the one that was like, why haven't you heard of this guy? Yeah. Right. And I heard of you after that. I had to go back and listen to Automatic too. So, and even stuff before that, bro, I was like really impressed by your range and what you've been able to do musically, man. So, with all that being said, bro, when are we going to get the next one?
Probably this fall.
This fall.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
So it's always around your birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to drop. I mean, Automatic has to be like November's.
Okay.
Right before.
Right, because you don't get nothing for your birthday. That's why.
I don't.
Get better.
I was raised a Jehovah's Witness, so I never really celebrated anything. So
wow. Okay.
I don't get nothing.
So you still do that?
Damn,
You
you
still
made
practice
that,
that?
you made that deeper than it was.
No.
I
I don't even know that. I don't even know what that is. I don't know nothing about religion. To be
I'm
honest.
sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm like anti-religion too. But that's another story. We could do that another time.
I was gonna say. I was gonna go in.
Yeah, it's all right. But Wizz Dakota, this has been dope.
Yeah,
anything else you feel like we missed out on?
Nah, man, you asked that already. No.
I mean, we ending it again because we were supposed to end it like 5 minutes ago, right?
Yeah, we're ending it now.
Kota, thank you, bro.
Yes.
Thank you
Like
guys,
for sure.
man.
Thank you for coming up here. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for giving us a piece of your story, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in front of a nigga for an hour and talking to him is it's not exciting. You could be making some fucking hit makers.
I love conversations.
Yeah.
So
But
I love a good convo.
But you could be making the next hit right now, dog. So I appreciate you setting the time aside right now.
I could make hits.
This is a hit right here.
On demand.
This is a hit right here, Wiz.
Yeah.
This is a hit right here,
It's a
bro.
fact.
It's a hit.
But this has been CWTFB Radio, episode 107. Buying or selling.
I don't know about that.
Or you Dominican.
Or you're Dominican.
Or you're Dominican. Don't forget that part, bro. You know what I mean? Because the Dominicans like, what are you talking about, man? You could get food and dance.
Yeah. With my man Wizz Dakota.
Oh, hookah.
Wizz Dakota's a living legend from our state of, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I am Charlie MaSheen alongside my right hand man, Cash No Motherfucking Money Man.
Zero.
We love y'all.
Invested.
Till next week.
CWTFB.